Inside my wallet, what does this look like to you? Total. A total ticket.
Yep.
Yes? Okay. I'm going to remove the total ticket very, very fairly. Inside from the wallet.
No way.
No way.
I don't know. Ed, you are going to read out loud the numbers on this total ticket. Go ahead.
06, 09, 25, 35, 42, 17.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Give me a round of applause.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Nique Chats, my magic and mostly mentalism review show. My name is Nick Tan, and on today's episode I'll be chatting with you guys about something called Pick 6, released by Irwin. So I'm sure we've all been there, right? You know, the whole process and the whole experience of buying magic and mentalism, regardless of whether it is a physical prop of some kind, or a PDF, or some kind of video download. We've all had the experience of, you know, paying like premium price, right? Some products are really, you know, quite pricey. And then when you receive the product, right, it just doesn't live up to your expectations. It just goes, you know, straight into that drawer that we all have. However, the product that I'll be chatting with you guys about today is the complete opposite. It only retails at $10. Now, while it costs only $10, already I can see this being performed in my stage show. So just paying $10 for something that I can use on stage, I think this is a steal. So what is Pick 6? Pick 6 is kind of like a lottery prediction effect, alright, similar to the opening video that I shared with you guys earlier. And you know, watching that particular video really brought back a lot of memories for me. It's a really nostalgic piece to watch because that video was actually shot sometime in like 2009, I think. So yeah, it was really a really nostalgic thing to watch. But you know, I thought I'd share that with you guys as well because you know, it's really relevant to today's product. Now, there have been many versions of the lottery prediction that have been released, alright, and many people perform their own version in their shows as well. But I think the most well-known version belongs to S.Teov. If you have not watched Nate perform this before, just do a search, you know, on YouTube, and I'm sure there'll be a video there where you can watch him perform his really incredible lottery illusion. That version for stage is really like the best, right? It's the epitome of what this effect should look like. It's an absolutely impossible killer effect. So I personally have performed this effect as well, you know, in my stage shows, in smaller shows, but I've also used it in larger shows as well. And the methods I use tend to fall into like a kind of confabulation style approach, alright, and also coupled with, shall we say, a Koran medallion, okay, type of method to bring about the effect. I've used a couple of methods over the years, you know, but regardless of method, the effect has always played well in my stage show. And I think it hits particularly hard in Singapore as well, you know, because of the, shall we say, the main ethnic group, okay, that is here. Gambling is like deeply ingrained in our culture. So any presentation that involves gambling or like the lottery or something like that is an immediate hit with audiences here. So what happens in Pick 6, right? Irwin's version of this particular illusion? Well, there are like two videos, I think, that are available on YouTube, okay, and also on Penguin Magic as well, if you do head on there to have a look at the ad copy. Incidentally, Carl also has a really great YouTube channel. So if you can, alright, do head on over to his YouTube channel as well. Watch a couple of his videos and I'm sure you'll immediately become a fan. So there are two videos that you can see this effect kind of being performed, alright, in action. So, but really briefly, okay, what happens is, you know, you have a spectator or a couple of spectators call out some numbers, alright, some random digits, and then from there you will generate a string of 6 numbers, alright, to fill out a lottery ticket. And then once the numbers have been decided upon, okay, you can from there pull out from your wallet a lottery ticket, okay, a printed lottery ticket that will bear the exact same 6 numbers that have been generated during the performance. It really is that clean, alright, it looks that clean. There's no like math involved or anything like that. Obviously there is a procedure involved, alright, to kind of generate the numbers. However, it is really straightforward, logical, and even the spectators can kind of do it along with you and contribute, okay, the numbers themselves. So what do you get when you purchase Pick6, alright? So for just $10, okay, and I do realize I keep mentioning the $10 bit because until now, I still can't believe the pricing on this. So again, for $10, you'll get a video download, okay, where Carl will take you through the whole workings of the method. The video runs for about an hour, okay, and on the video itself, you will get those two performances of the effect. Carl will take you through the exact method. He'll take you through how to prepare every single thing that you need, how to set everything up as well. And he will also discuss with you the actual performance of the method itself, handling the numbers that are called out by the audience. And also, he will give you some of his thoughts on how best to perform the effect. In addition to the video download, you will also be given PDFs, you know, and from there you can print out your own set of lottery tickets to use with the basic version of the effect. In addition to the printable tickets as well as the video download, okay, you will also get an editable file, alright, that you can use to edit and create your own tickets as well. Again, all this for just $10. So I have here with me one of the tickets that Carl provides you. Okay, so the ticket just looks like this. Okay, a really generic looking kind of a ticket. All right, looks quite legit. Okay, so you can actually print these off yourself to perform the effect with. So the thing is, I didn't know about this particular release. You know, I didn't know that this product was actually out in the market. It was actually a friend of mine from the US, all right, Drew back in stores, all right, who dropped me a message on Facebook to bring my attention to it. And you know, I'm glad he did, you know, because I really like this effect. Currently, you know, I have already set up in my wallet for the past, I don't know, year or so, you know, as my everyday carry. Mark Shandau's version, okay, because Mark Shandau has got a version that he put out called Numbers, okay, in his book Harper Crown. And that particular version I like a lot, you know, and I have been really performing it a lot, you know, over the past year, right, at every opportunity that I could in casual kind of settings. But you know, even though I have Mark's version set up in my wallet already, you know, and I really love it, once I found out, you know, about this particular version, I would probably have picked it up. I would probably have picked Pick6 up as well. Yeah. So as with most versions of this effect, you know, and you know, not that I'm familiar with a lot of versions, all right, but I think most versions have this sort of approach, okay? There is an index involved, okay? And I don't think I'm like tipping too much here by saying that because, you know, it is in the ad copy as well. And I think this is an important point for you to consider, you know, because I do know that, you know, index work might be an issue for some people. You know, some people might not like this kind of work, the whole preparation and, you know, setting it up and then actually practicing with it and using it as well. They may think, you know, there's too much like memory work involved as well as to remember, you know, what goes where and stuff like that in the index. And, you know, that's perfectly fine, you know, because all of us have our own kind of preferred methods as well. You know, for me personally, I love index work. You know, I love it so much. And a number of effects that I do in my repertoire, in my close-up, in my virtual show, in my stage show as well, do use billet indexes, billet indexes, plural of index. As the routine stands, you know, the method works for a lottery presentation for numbers that are below 70. Okay, so from numbers 1 to 69. So you can use the Pick6 method, okay, the Pick6 system to generate, you know, 6 numbers that will fall within that parameter with no problems whatsoever. And in the video download, you know, Carl will also take you through a couple of versions, you know, a couple of variations that you can kind of explore as well. Each particular variation has got its set of pros and cons, you know. Some versions may allow you to have like, you know, freer range when it comes to the numbers that can be called out. Some versions might have like more outs than the other. So you can kind of like work out that balance for yourself, right? You know, freedom of presentation versus the number of outs you wish to carry around. But regardless of the variation that you wish to perform with, you will need, you know, some real estate, okay, in your wallet, your everyday wallet, for you to bring out this particular effect. And you know, you don't need like a special magic wallet of some kind. I mean, you can, you know, some wallets out there I do know have some indexes built in. Carl will show you how, alright, to set this up with your regular, normal, everyday wallet. Okay, he's got a really simple system for you to carry this effect out and about with you. Of course, you know, you don't have to use a wallet, alright? If you do have your own kind of preferred system to handle everything, okay? But you can also use that as well. But I think as an everyday carry kind of effect, the wallet is really convenient, and I think it really is the way to go. So, you know, all is good, all is great. I love the effect, I love the method as well. There was a small issue I needed to kind of tweak a little bit, okay? I needed to make some small changes to the method in order for it to work for me. You see, as I mentioned earlier, the number range for this particular lottery, okay, is below 70, all right, for numbers 1 to 69. And, you know, I could just, you know, print up the tickets that Carl provides, all right, and just perform the effect with some kind of, you know, foreign country kind of a lottery kind of a presentation, right? Like maybe I got this ticket from somewhere when I was traveling previously. But knowing me, I wish to perform the effect with actual real lottery tickets from Singapore, okay? And our lottery here in Singapore are actually just for numbers lower than 50, okay? So for numbers 1 to 49. And because of that, all right, I had to kind of make a couple of changes here and there. I mean, initially, right at the start, I was kind of lost, you know, not sure, you know, how to go about the effect. And, you know, Drew back in stores actually helped me out with some suggestions, but I actually got help, all right, from the Green Place. Okay, all right, you know, that forum that we all visit from time to time. Bill, okay, also known as Mr. Mindbender, okay, on that forum, actually came up with a way for me to perform the effect using my set of parameters here in Singapore. So he kind of spelt everything out for me, and well, I have my actual tickets prepared, okay, and I'm ready to perform the effect. There will be some tap dancing that I do need to do in certain kind of scenarios, but with proper rehearsals, I think that shouldn't be a problem at all. I have some staging ideas to make it play on stage, okay, and I intend to use it as kind of like a really quick and really nice opening effect as well, where I can quickly get a lot of people involved, you know, without anyone coming up onto the stage. And I've set up all my tickets, you know, in a kind of Enemon pocket index, okay, which I would love to show you guys, all right, but unfortunately I don't think I should be showing that kind of thing on screen. So, well, that's all I have to say about Pick 6 by Carl Irwin. You know, I highly recommend it, okay, especially if you do enjoy effects with lottery prediction, lottery style kind of effects. And if you do enjoy using billet indexes, okay, I think billet index workers, you know, we always get a kick out of using this particular method, and we're always kind of looking for ways to use, you know, an index, right? So this is a great way to use it, okay? And it really feels really kind of perversely good, you know, to set up the index, you know, with all your outs. Today, the government in Singapore has announced that live performances are allowed again. Okay, so I really cannot wait to get out there and try this effect out in my stage show. If there was one negative to say about this product, all right, I think it is priced too low. Okay, it's just $10, and you know, I would have been, you know, happy if I paid like, I don't know, 15. Because, you know, Carl gives you like an hour's worth of video tutorial, and he also gives you the printable PDFs and the editable file as well, you know. So, I mean, for $10, I really feel that, you know, it would have been great of him to kind of knock it up just a couple more dollars, you know, just to make it worth his while. Alright, but I paid for this with my own money, okay? I bought this myself, you know. Carl didn't give this to me as like a review copy or ask me to do a review for this, nothing like that, okay? I just really wanted to talk about it on the show because I really think it's a great product, and it really deserves more attention. So if you'd like to pick up a copy of Pick 6 for yourself, I will leave the link in the description box down below. So that's all for today's episode, guys. I do hope you enjoyed watching this episode. If you're new to the channel, alright, please do remember, if you enjoy the content that I put out, do remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button, like this video as well. Do all those things because they really help me grow this channel on YouTube. Alright, so till next time, do take care of yourselves, stay safe, have fun with your magic and your mentalism, and I will see you on a future episode of Nique Chats.